Hi there, my name is Prim, and today I want to make a video just talking to you because something inside me tells me that someone out there watching this needs to hear some uplifting message that can maybe point you in a positive direction. So, it's the middle of the year, and no matter what time you're watching this, if it's months from when I post this or even years from when I posted this, I hope this video finds you well, and I feel like maybe you've clicked on this for a reason, and I just want to say, whoever is watching this right now, something is telling me to tell you that you're gonna be okay. That's the main thing. You need to breathe. Just breathe. Everything is gonna turn out okay. Now, I have a feeling like there's something that you're wanting to do. There's something that maybe you're wanting to learn, or a new task, or a new adventure that you're wanting to go on. And maybe a little part of you is scared or stressed out about it, or maybe something's changing in your life right now that you can't quite control. And you find moments throughout the day where you're thinking about it and you just can't stop. You can't stop putting so much energy and thought into the negative things around you. And I want you to know that wherever you are in the world, right here, right now, this moment, that you can take all the time you need to close your eyes, take a big deep breath in, and just think to yourself one thing that you have to be thankful for, one thing that you cherish about your life. And I want you to hold on to it, okay? And you must realize that you are a strong person, and everything you go through throughout the day, all the hard times, all the hard, stressful moments, you're living through those, and every moment like that passes, you're becoming more strong, you're becoming wiser, you're shaping and molding to the person that you're meant to be. And even though things can seem kind of overwhelming sometimes, especially if there's a lot on your mind and you haven't had a day lately to just kind of take it in. There's so many people in the world right now starting a new job. It's the first time that they're trying something new. It's their first time learning something, becoming a parent, or maybe getting a new brother or sister. Anything in life, even if it's a good thing, it's still a change. It still can be overwhelming, and you shouldn't beat yourself up for not being 100% ready to take things on. You shouldn't be hard on yourself if you can't automatically get used to the change, okay? If you can't automatically just be okay and be happy and everything. I feel like sometimes we think we have to be 100% sure about something, or we have to know exactly how something is gonna lay out or happen or whatever, what it's all gonna boil down to. But the honest truth is, I think we have to learn how to appreciate the moment, how it is, even if there's rough times, or if you're having the worst day of your life, you still have to find one moment in the day to appreciate the air in your lungs, that you're being able to just breathe. And there's always something, whether it's the weather outside or looking forward to something, and just hold on to that. I've been feeling lately that a lot of people in the world are going through similar feelings, but we all don't know it, right? We all only know what we are feeling. But I feel like a lot of people in the world are on the same page. They're on the same page, and they just don't know how to turn it. They don't know how to turn that page. So I'm here to tell you, and to give you the motivation and the drive to take a deep breath, and next time that you're by a mirror, just stop and take a look at yourself and try to find the beauty within yourself and hold on to it, and let yourself be proud of all of the things that you've went through. Even if you've had a tough experience learning something or trying a new thing, and maybe you didn't do a good job, or maybe you kind of feel defeated at times even. There's still things that you must be proud of about yourself, and you need to kind of dissect yourself a little bit and figure out what makes you proud of yourself, and then those points about yourself, those specific little qualities that you hold as a person, you have to flourish those. Is that the right word? You have to take those little tiny points of yourself and just hold on to those like you're holding on to a mountain, like way at the top, and you gotta hold on, and just delve in to the positive things in life. And I know that could be kind of hard to do, especially if you're in a dark place, or maybe you feel like you are trying and trying, or you're pushing a car up the hill, and you're just pushing and pushing and pushing, and the hill just never ends. You have to find time to breathe and take a break and listen to your inner self, listen to your gut feelings, and just really follow your heart and know that you are an incredible thing. You are a human being, and that is so beautiful already. Like, if you're watching this and you're breathing, you are alive. You are a life, okay? That is incredible. That's fascinating, Things can be so difficult, and we all go through different phases, different patterns and different ways, of life. We all have different perspectives, but I truly believe that every person has the opportunity to turn around a new leaf, or become the best them that they can be. And sometimes all it takes is just a little switch in your perspective of things. Okay, so if there's something that you want to do in life, if there's something you want to change, and it can be little things, it can be just little tiny things, especially at first, if you are a person that usually just sticks with the routine and sticks with the normal flow of things, but you're not really happy. You're not excited when you wake up, or you're not in the best place right now. Then starting out with just some simple little changes can make all the difference. And even, just like tiny things, okay? I could give a million different examples, but you know what I'm talking about, because only you can know what you are craving in life, whether it is a new hobby, you're wanting to try something that you just, you've never tried before, maybe taking up a new class, or maybe changing your career. Maybe you think it's too late or something, but think about the long run. Think about whatever you're worried about right now. Will it matter in 5 years or 10 years? Or will it matter in 1 year? Will it matter in a month? And if it does, then maybe it's worth looking into. Maybe it's worth changing and getting a roll on it, getting on with the changes that you can make. But on the other hand, if it's not going to interfere with you in a year, whatever you're worried about right now, if it's not gonna matter in a year, 5 years, 10 years, then try to understand why you're so worried about it right now. I'll tell a personal experience. When I was in school, when I was in high school, and when I was in college, if I ever had to give a speech, that was like the scariest thing to me in the world, is public speaking. Going up in front of the class and sharing a PowerPoint or a project, or we'd have to do show and tells or something, and I would think about it for the entire week or the entire night before, or however long that I knew about this public speaking assignment, okay? I'd just think about it and think about it. And my family and friends, they would know that I was thinking about it. And they would tell me, it's gonna be over in 5 minutes, Why are you so worked up about it? Why are you so worried? Nothing's gonna happen, you talk well at home, you're fine, It's just gonna last for 5 minutes, and then it won't matter tomorrow. It's not gonna matter a year from now. When you get old, you're not gonna remember that 5 minute time, that 5 minute spell right there. You're not even gonna think about it. And if you do mess up, no one's gonna remember. No one in that class is gonna remember. Well, if you fall during the speech, or if you mess up and say the wrong word, or if you just go blank, no one's gonna think about it. But all of that didn't really help. I just couldn't help thinking about it and worrying about it. Understand if, everything I say isn't really helping, and that's okay. That's okay. Because there's some things like that, that you just can't help. You just can't help to worry about it, and I totally get it, because I'm the same way. But if it's affecting you, your happiness, and your well-being, maybe there's something that you can do to solve it, or make the experience less scary for yourself, or find a way to conquer your fear. I still never conquered my fear of speaking publicly, but there's always hope, and there's always gonna be the next day, a brighter tomorrow, So whoever's watching this right now, just know that I believe in you, no matter your situation, no matter who you are, no matter who you are, okay? Whatever you're going through right now, I know that you can get through this, and there are ways. There are ways around whatever is going on. Number one tip would be to stay positive. And I don't mean just do a fake smile. I mean, really try to find ways to appreciate the time throughout the day. And find things about yourself that you love and things about other people that you love. You know, not just family and friends, but just people in general. You know, maybe a neighbor waves at you all the time, you know. Or maybe, you know, people will hold the door open for you sometimes, or just little kind gestures, you know. Think about those happy things instead of maybe thinking about worrisome things. Because at the end of the day, the beautiful things are what we should appreciate and what we should reflect back on. And, you know, it can change everything, I think. So, I guess that's my main purpose for this video, is to just tell you that, because I felt like I've been feeling like making this for a bit. I have gotten a lot of messages lately from you guys, from you watching this, I have read your message, and my advice to you is to hold on to the beautiful things in life. Hold on to them, and you're gonna feel better. You're gonna get where you want to get. It might take some work, might take some time and energy, but think about how great you're gonna feel when you achieve that goal, or when you learn that new task, or, you know, just try to believe that everything is gonna be okay. And trust me when I say holding on to the positives and the beautiful things will make a world of difference. Okay? So, I guess that's all for this video. I hope it was able to help someone out there, reach someone out there. Like I said before, even if you're watching this a year later or something, I feel like there's a reason that you clicked on it, you know. Something brought you, someone brought us to the same point in time. And that's a beautiful thing, you know. So, just take a deep breath, look in the mirror, look around yourself, look at things, you know, look around, and find the beauty, okay, and hold on to it, alright? A few people have asked me throughout the time if I'm always happy, if I'm always positive, or what kind of things I do to stay uplifted. What do I do when I'm stressed out? And, you know, as humans, I think we have good days, we have bad days, you know. When I have a bad day, or if I'm feeling kind of down, or just not motivated to do things that make me happy, if I just, you know, a lot of things, or a lot of times, what I'll do is I will write about it, and that usually will get me motivated to do other things. Like, I'll start doing art, I'll start drawing, or painting, or something. Sometimes I'll clean, or I'll organize, and I'll just start doing something. And even if I'm not feeling great at first, after I get the painting finished, or after I get the room all cleaned, okay, I'll feel like the day was spent doing something productive. And, you know, even though maybe it was a bad day, it wasn't a wasted day, you know. And I don't mean that like if you spend all day in bed or something, because sometimes you need that too. Sometimes you just need to lay on the couch and watch your favorite shows, and that makes you feel better too. But yeah, just taking time for yourself, knowing when you need a break, knowing when you need to catch up on some stuff that you're slacking on, like me. If I have lots of laundry to do, or if I've been putting off a certain thing, I'll start feeling overwhelmed. But then when I take a day or 2 hours to just do the things, I'll feel less cluttered. So that's a little advice too. Like, just if there's something you gotta do and you're just not motivated, I feel like just start doing it, and then you'll start. It's just kind of like, a rolling ball or something. It just goes, and then you'll go into the motivation. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, hope that helped somebody out there, and I hope you are well, regardless of anything in life that you're going through. I hope overall you are doing okay, that you are safe, and finding time for yourself to relax. Okay, I will talk to you guys very soon, and if you're watching this to go to sleep, good night and sweet dreams. And if you're watching this just to feel better, I hope you have an awesome day. And yeah. Okay, thanks for watching.